Tim, welcome to our channel, and thanks for logging on. Today we're discussing the Patek Philippe Nautilus 5711 as you've rarely seen it, in white gold. This is the 5711G-001, a 30th anniversary Nautilus special quietly unveiled during the 2006 anniversary celebrations for the model. You can see and you can purchase it on our website. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you enjoy these videos, and please click on the card in the upper right hand corner of the screen at any time during this video to see our full listing for this watch with accessories included, high resolution images for your desktop, and naturally complete pricing details for this Patek Philippe Nautilus 5711G in white gold. Now this is a spectacular watch. For one thing, it's low profile, it's stealthy. It has the mass and the class of white gold, and you can see the distinction in the gradient style, dark gray anthracite striated Nautilus dial, not the blue that you commonly associate with the model. The cues here, again, are so subtle. 40.5 millimeters across the diagonal of the case. If you measure it conventionally from wingtip to wingtip, not inclusive of the crown, it measures 43, so it has impressive wrist presence. It also is impressively compact, only 8.5 millimeters thick. This is an ultra slim true sports watch with 120 meter water resistance in spite of its svelte profile. Now, there are a couple of ways of measuring this one. From lug to lug, you'll measure 44 millimeters, but if you measure to the outermost rigid outcropping, the intermediate links that join the strap to the case, then the watch has a more contemporary 50 millimeter span across the wrist, and once again, because of the gold, you do feel the heft of it. Now, this is an interesting combination of watch and strap, because this one is on a high-grade natural vulcanized rubber B aftermarket blue strap, which is a beautiful match for the gray dial and the white gold of the case. Now it is on a Patek Philippe white gold double deploying clasp to match, twin trigger, so it's very secure when closed. You simply pull it open, and the swing arm acts as a spring for the clasp. Patek Philippe does make both leather and rubber straps for this watch, so you can just as easily restore it to its original specification or request that we do so prior to delivery. But personally, for me, it doesn't get any better than the gray and the blue. It's a stunning combination. All the metalwork is what you would expect of a Patek Philippe. Now this features the characteristic 5711 case construction, 3 pieces, bezel on top, mid case and case back with display case back, a significant evolutionary stride over the prior 3700 monoblock cases, and the dial itself owes a great deal to tradition. You can still see between dial and case, bezel and wings. The original Gerald Genta Virtuoso effort from 1976 is very much intact, but this one plays with the formula just enough to strike a different tone and different tenor, even if the DNA is the same. The look of the watch on a strap is quite different from on a bracelet. It wears lighter, it wears thinner. Now, the watch actually feels wieldier on the wrist and is a better match for a smaller wrist on a strap than it is on a bracelet. And again, you have multiple options from Patek Philippe and the aftermarket, but I do like this particular blue vulcanized rubber. Everything you see from the bezel edge with its gorgeous polished bevel, to the hairline bevel tapering along the case flank, to the satin finish of the bezel top and the lug hoods, is in excellent condition. Now this is a pre-owned watch, so there is some evidence of use. The watch is previously loved, however condition is outstanding internally and externally. The dial is immaculate and untouched. You can see all the applied and loomed white gold hour indices, as well as the baton style white gold hands at night. Everything on this watch is easy to read in daylight or no light. It is a true sports watch in that sense, and it has an unobtrusive date window at 3 o'clock. Now, behind the scenes, a Patek Philippe caliber 324 does yeoman duty operating the watch. It's a 4 Hz modern 28,800 vibration per hour beat rate timepiece. This variant is known as the 324-190. So what you get is automatic winding, unidirectional ceramic rotor bearings, unlubricated for efficiency and long-wearing durability. Again, the unidirectional winding system, more directional, or rather I should say more efficient, and yes, directional, unlike bidirectional. 29 joules. It has approximately a 40 to 45 hour power reserve and a quick set function. And you'll note the presence of Patek Philippe's signature Gyromax free-sprung balance, the free-sprung balance allowing the watch to take a very precise regulation and then hold it in the face of vibrations and shocks on the wrist. Finally, it is finished to the Geneva Hallmark standard. As you can see, this watch predates the mid-2009 transition over to the Patek Philippe hallmark. Rest assured, in both cases, finish is immaculate. You can see polished screw heads with chamfered slots. You can see the linear Côte de Genève across the bridges, a tight and even perlage atop the base plate, and you can see circular Côte de Genève across the gold winding mass of the watch. This is a handsome, subtle, and rare variation on an all-time classic. If you love the classics, but you don't want the one that everyone else has, this is a fantastic, low-profile, evolutionary offshoot of one of the all-time greats. Obviously a Nautilus, nevertheless, it's also a little more. You can see and you can buy this Patek Philippe 5711G on our website.